Welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. My name is Danny Burke and I do hope today is going swimmingly for you. But even if it's not, just be glad that you're not a mutant. That sounds like a strange thing to say in the intro. Well, it's because I've been looking at the top 10 strangest animal mutations. Now, we're not talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here, but they are pretty fascinating all the same. So let's jump right into our number 10. Froggy. Meet Froggy. Froggy was discovered in an English garden. Froggy was a frog that had 3 heads and 6 legs. It might look like 3 frogs, but Froggy was actually only 1. It was discovered by kids at a nursery who named him, but by the time people had arrived to look at Froggy, Froggy had escaped from his tank. I love saying Froggy, I just love it. It must have been that freakish mutant strength that got him out. Now, scientists say the mutation could have been caused by a genetic defect, a parasite, or nearby pollution. Alright, moving on to number 9 now. We have radioactive cows. Now, after the Fukushima power plant meltdown in 2011, radiation spread into the surrounding areas. A lot of that was farmland, where many cows were trapped inside barns as their owners fled to safety, leaving these mutant cows to live and breed. A study by one scientific journal found that newborn calves had 1.5 times more radiation in their bodies than their parents, especially in their muscles. And that's after just one single generation, so who knows what mutant cows might be around the corner. Next up at number 8 we have Stumpy, the 4-legged duck. Now, Stumpy was born in the UK in 2007 and had already made it to national television at just 8 weeks old due to the fact that he was born with 2 extra legs. His owners were amazed by this and they decided to keep Stumpy as a pet, although he wasn't allowed to roam around with the other ducks in case his extra legs got stuck on bushes and stuff. Despite this, he ended up losing his 2 legs over time anyway. They just dropped off first and then second. Since then, scientists have been studying his DNA to try to understand what genes are responsible for the formation of limbs in animals. Next up at number 7 we have glow-in-the-dark cats. Yes, look at them. These cats were part of a study to see how effective scientists' methods of treating AIDS is. They make the cats glow by inserting jellyfish genes into their DNA along with genes to help fight AIDS. If the cats do glow, they know they've successfully got the AIDS fighting genes in there too. Now, they hope to use this method to cure AIDS within cats and then transfer that knowledge to humans. That is the official story, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just wanted to make glow-in-the-dark cats so they can cuddle them at night and use them as lights and stuff. No? Okay, just me, that's what I'd do. Moving on now to our number 6, we've got blue lobsters. Yes, and now unlike our last one, this one doesn't need too much explaining. You guys can see it right now. For every 2 million lobsters that are born, one of them will have a genetic mutation that makes them blue. The odds of catching one are just 1 in 10 million, so they are very rare indeed. Apparently, it's caused by a genetic mutation that suppresses all other skin pigmentation genes except blue. In normal lobsters, their genes end up giving them a muddy brown colour that blends in perfectly with the sea floor, but not so much if you're bright blue. You're kind of asking to be eaten. Maybe that's why they're so rare. Coming in at number 5 we have Faith, the 2-legged dog. Faith was born in 2002 with a brain defect that stopped the formation of her 2 front legs. She was adopted by Jude Stringfellow after her son found Faith's mother, a stray dog, trying to smother her because she instinctively thought that Faith would not be able to survive. Instead, Faith not only survived, she learned to walk on just 2 legs. This bizarre adaptation to a mutation led her to become an honorary member of the US Army and even appear on the Oprah show. At number 4 now we have Frank and Louie. 2 names, 2 faces, 1 single cat. Frank and Louie was the longest surviving Janus cat of all time. Janus cats are cats with 2 faces named after the two-faced Roman god. Now, despite looking like 2 cats in one, they shared 1 brain and only one of them, Frankie, had a functioning mouth, so he ate for both of them. Not gonna lie to you guys, I kinda wish I had a second face right here so that I could use that excuse of eating for both of us and I could eat twice as much and not feel bad. Moving on to number 3, we have Wee. No, really, that's the actual name of our next one. Check out this two-headed snake known simply as Wee. This rare albino rat snake belonged to the World Aquarium in St. Louis, where it drew in over 1 million visitors over its lifetime. People were absolutely fascinated because most two-headed snakes just die within a few days or weeks, but Wee survived for years due to the fact that its two heads were connected to the same stomach. It also had both male and female reproductive organs. The owners of Wee even tried to breed it with another two-headed snake, presumably to make a four-headed snake? I don't know. Has science gone too far? Yes. Coming in at number 2 now, we have Octogoat. I didn't name it, that's what everyone was calling it. In 2014, a Croatian farmer was amazed to find his goat had given birth to a kid with 8 legs. He said he counted them and thought he was seeing things, and that he even got his neighbor over to check that he wasn't going crazy. But sure enough, it had as many legs as a spider. It's thought that the goat actually had absorbed its own twin inside the womb and had both male and female reproductive organs because of it. Now sadly, scientists said the baby goat wouldn't survive long, and it's not known if it's still alive today. And finally, at number 1, we have this mutated mountain lion. In January 2016, hunters in Idaho, USA killed a mountain lion after it reportedly attacked their dog, but when they took a closer look at it, they were pretty shocked to find it had fully formed teeth growing out the top of its head. Now, as you might expect, theories started spreading quickly on what could have caused this kind of mutation. Some say that the mountain lion absorbed a twin in the womb. Some say it was a monster tumor which can grow extra teeth in strange places, and some people even say it was caused by radiation spreading across the Pacific from Fukushima, Japan. So guys, next time you think that your tooth is giving you a real headache, yeah, just be glad it's not literally a tooth in your head. Well guys, that is all we have time for here today on Most Amazing Top 10, but the fun does not have to end here. Oh no, you can find more of our content right over here, but if you have to dash right this second and want to stay up to date, then hit that subscribe button now. Well, you can do it now as well, you can do it whenever you want. In the meantime, thanks for watching. My name is Danny Burke. You can find me on Instagram somewhere down there, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.